Hello, everybody. Sorry that I've been away for so long. I was really busy. But now I'm back. I missed you guys. I missed doing the readings. So, let's begin. The Mueller report. Alright, I see a lot of people are like feeling hopeless, desperate, feeling like there's no justice, like Trump is getting away. But I really don't think so. Remember in December when I've done a reading on Trump? In December, I got from the cards that he's trying to get someone on his side. I think I got a card of Two of Cups. Like he's trying to corrupt someone. And now, when I'm looking back, I think it might be Barr, this Attorney General. I think he might have tried to make a deal with him or convince him or persuade him in some way. So yeah, I don't know. We'll do a reading on that too and see what the cards have to say. I've done a reading now on Mueller. I was having a private reading with a client, and she told me about the Mueller report. It just went out. I had no idea at the time, and she asked me to do a reading, and I did. And it looked like Trump seemed kind of victorious, but it's short-lived. I got the Three of Wands for Mueller, and that kind of like represents that he's expanding. It's probably he's farming out the how to say, the cases to different districts, to different institutions, whatever he found to investigate further. You know, the New York cases, there are several active investigations that Mueller farmed. So the Three of Wands, that's for him. It's like it's expanding, expansion. Something is expanding. It's not done. Okay, so now let's do a reading about the report, both from Trump's perspective and Mueller. Trump will be on the left and Mueller on the right. Give us something. Okay, Ace of Swords for Trump. This is Trump, his card. Eight of Swords and Seven of Pentacles. Okay, this is the report coming out. There's still a lot that he doesn't know. He's still worried about the outcome for the other investigations for him and his family. And now let's see Mueller. The Tower. Again, the Tower. What the fuck? You remember, guys, that throughout the last years we always got the Tower from Mueller, and I was, interpreting it as maybe he will get fired, maybe he will be fired. But I think maybe it has to do with not being able to find beyond any reasonable doubt proof of fuckery with Trump. Like Putin has done it in such a manner. They have done it in such a manner that they can't. It's like they can connect the dots, but they cannot find something like directly incriminating, something like this. So maybe the tower, it might symbolize this, like some sort of a failure to find um, the direct, I don't know, something that is beyond reasonable doubt. Let's see, Ace of Cups. A lot of, I think, emotions maybe from people. The Wheel. I think that this is out of his control. The Wheel. Okay, King of Swords. He's not, I mean, he's done with his investigations, but things are not done. Uh, Now there the cases, and well, it's out of his control, out of his jurisdictions. He farmed them. That's what I'm getting from this. So from this Ace of Swords, report coming out, Trump feeling in a way pretty secure, and is gonna try to spin this as vindication, as he's been exonerated, even though it literally says it does not exonerate him. So we'll have to wait for the full Mueller report, not Barr's spin. And he's still waiting for something. He's still worried about something, and can and feel with this Eight of Swords, feeling tied up, not being able to do something. He's probably not being able to. What's that word? To mess to with the other investigations. Okay, now let's do one specifically for Mueller. Give us something about Mueller. I'm pretty convinced that Trump is screwed. Maybe not as fast as we'd like, but I don't think he can get away from all the investigations. Again, the fucking tower for Mueller. So he does feel like the sense of, I don't know, the idea that the failure, that he couldn't find something beyond reasonable doubt, something so clear. The Judgment. He feels maybe at this moment, I don't think he's happy with the Barr spin of his report. I got the Judgment card. Sometimes when I get this card, the person feels wronged somehow. Yeah, there's lies and manipulation. This is Barr. Like maybe he also has the sense that he has been trusting Barr when he shouldn't have. Sometimes I see this like the temptress, the Eve with an apple, and promising you something, but it's like all ungrounded, unrealistic, or realistic expectations maybe. So I think this has to do with Barr. It might have to do with, and also it connects to the past, maybe like the friendship that Barr and Mueller had from the past. It's like a connection there, but he feels wrong. It's the end. It's done. His role in this, it's done with this investigation. And now he has the Queen of Cups, I guess, is like a passive energy. Now he has to wait. It's out of his control. From the will card from the last spread, is like now it's out of his control. It's up to the other investigations. Okay, let's see the relationship with Trump and Barr. What's going on? Show us the dynamics there. What's happening? Okay, Barr Trump. He's trying to be cautious about something. Yes, they have an agreement, but he's like overly cautious, Barr. He's supportive of Trump. He has a support card. And looks towards, how to say, the Knave of Wands. There's the sense of renewal, new beginnings. Okay, so from Barr's perspective, I definitely see he's supporting Trump. He's having an agreement with Trump. This is a very supportive energy, collaborating. He's also extremely cautious and he knows that they're not safe, maybe. With the Temperance card, he's overly cautious. Let's see Trump. Okay, the High Priestess, secret agreements with this Barr guy. At the same time, he doesn't. It looks like they have some sort of more like Trump. He's maybe pushing for something. Wants to do something that maybe Barr does not agree with, and he's kind of angered about that, aggravated. The Six of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Maybe this Barr guy, he wants to temper Trump. That's why the Temperance card. He's advising him to be tempered in maybe what he says or what he does. But Trump, this kind of, with this Five of Wands, is like aggression, wanting to lash out. So maybe that's why he's been so quiet on Twitter, not because he's necessarily afraid or something like this, maybe because Barr is cautioning him. Yeah, so I do see some secret agenda here and an agreement with Barr. And Barr is supportive of Trump. Trump wants to probably throw a tantrum. He wants to say more than but he has to kind of bite his tongue and move on from it. The Nine of Pentacles. He feels maybe like the sense of contentment with all this. Content with the results. So yeah, from this perspective of Barr and Trump, yes, they do. From this card, I do see an agreement. I do see a secret collaboration, and Barr is trying to temper him and tell him to hold his tongue. Trump probably doesn't want to. He wants to boast. He wants to be aggressive and lash out, but he kind of have to, because he made a deal with Barr to temper himself, something like this. Yeah, no bueno for this Barr dude. Let's see. Okay, so a lot of people are feeling desperate and disillusioned, thinking that, oh, he gets away with it. But I would say, don't get ahead of yourselves. I feel like the Mueller investigation, even though it didn't find like a clear link, a clear evidence, but kind of started all of these other investigations, and it's, as they say, farmed out whatever his findings to other departments to investigate Trump and his family and all this mafia thingy going on with him. Let's do a reading on Trump now when it comes to all these other active investigations farmed out by Mueller and his findings. Let's see, give us something from Trump's perspective. Ooh, no, Trump's got the tower. This is Trump, this is the investigations. He's trying to defend himself, to keep. He still has like his cronies, agreements with people to protect his acts. Let's see, the investigations. Okay, the choices to be made, judgment. So no, he's not getting away, guys. He's really not getting away. He's got the tower. He will face the consequences. He's still there. There will still be these crooks trying to defend him. These people from the swamp, from the big swamp. Here, the Two of Cups. People in the high places. This Two of Cups. We got this in December for Trump when he probably tried to make a deal with this Barr guy. He'll keep find people like this to protect him. He's trying to defend himself. These are the investigations. Four of Swords. So probably it will take some time. There are still many things that need to be decided, many choices that need to be made. So it's not like a clear path like this or this is going to happen. This judgment is like the investigation. It's also like the final judgment. You have to be called to answer for your actions and what you've done. And this, with the Knave of Cups, there's an element of surprise. I could see this as indictments, messages, receiving messages. So there are indictments. There will be indictments in these cases that were farmed by Mueller. So it's happening. It's happening, guys. The fight is not over. This was just the start. Mueller investigation, although maybe Mueller got the tower card in the sense that he didn't find himself like a clear, and which was impossible the way Putin does, the way he corrupts people and the way he conducts. He accesses all these gray areas, and he where you can't really how to say find criminal activities or something like this. You can't find something like black and white. He accesses all these gray areas, and that's why it was probably hard to find something so damaging. But at the same time, you know, the Mueller case, it wasn't, he doesn't establish, the court establishes if someone is guilty or not. He just submitted the report with his findings, but he wasn't in the position to find them guilty or not guilty. like to how to say, to give the verdict. That's for courts to do. So in the future, Trump will not get away, guys. He will not get away. He will try his best. He will have a lot of people from the swamp who will protect him, who will be corrupted. Uh, but I don't think he will get away. He got a tower. He still got a tower. So don't be disheartened. Don't despair. The end has begun for Trump. I feel like with the Mueller investigation, he's just screwed. Oh, I don't think he can get away. Okay, so let's do one more. Like a message for the people, for the collective. What can you expect in the future? Give us something. The Magician. Putin, manipulation by Putin. Things are slowly, but they're progressing. You need to fight back, and there's hope. Okay, so the message kind of is clear. So the message from this is quite clear. We have here the Magician, which is the manipulation, the way Putin. Here we have Putin, the way he manipulated people and in everything in his favor. But the cards kind of tell you to fight, keep on fighting, don't be complacent, don't just think that everything is going to be solved without people getting involved. Like, people need to get involved, people need to speak out, people need to fight back. This is not a time to be complacent or fall into the despair. It's time to fight back, it's time to speak up, and there is hope. Things are progressing slowly, but they're progressing, and there is hope. But you need to fight. You need to fight for it. And yes, this all is the result of Putin's manipulation. This is Putin, the magician, is the manipulator. So I think it will be okay, but it's not gonna happen overnight. And it takes a lot. It takes everyone to get involved and to speak out and to demand accountability, to fight in every way that you feel like you should or you can. Speak up, volunteer, vote, whichever action that you should take. You should not be complacent. Now is the time to fight. Is not a time to just lay back. So yeah, with the star card, I do feel like that it will be okay, but there is need for action. There is going to be a while before things get better. Okay, so this is it for now for Mueller report. We'll have to see the full report, which it said that it does not exonerate Trump, but now this asshat is trying to make it sound like he's exonerated, which is false. So we'll see. But for now, guys, don't fall into the despair. Trump will answer eventually, or he will have to answer. Him and his whole family. There are indictments, but they're like farmed. I guess that's how they say it, farmed to other cases, districts, whatever. So, thank you guys for watching. Keep the hope. keep on the fighting, and don't fall into negative, state of mind of despair or hopelessness. It's pointless. You need to be strong now, and now more than ever you need to fight. Okay, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.